What's up? Welcome back. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we're going for a test drive in a 1986 Monte Carlo. This one has a high output crate motor with aluminum heads. It's a 5.7 350. It's got the power steering, looks like AC set up, looks like you got power brakes. We're gonna be trying all this stuff out, see what works, see what doesn't, and then show you the flaws at the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, keep watching, hit subscribe, share, hit like. That helps me out quite a bit. I do appreciate that in the long run. Check out maplemotors.com for financing and shipping. We have that available on all the cars that we update every Monday at 11. This car is beautiful. Loving the paint job, paint scheme. Number 3. Let's get the hood down. Go have some fun. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, I like looking around the interiors on these cars, just kind of checking everything out. So they've got a custom console here, which looks pretty good. Some weather stripping in there. You got some nice huge cup holders. Coming across the dash here, it does have some spots on the dash pad itself. See the cracks. On the front of the dash, looks nice and clean. It is showing 96,000 miles. This thing starts up easy. Looks like our gas gauge is not working. It's past the full mark. Engine temperature, it's still cold. We're waiting on it to come up. Oil pressure's maxed out. I don't think that gauge is working either. The volt gauge is working. Tilt column. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? It's a game we like to play on this channel. Little TV connected to the CD player. I don't have the faceplate at the moment. It is in the office, so we do have that. Let's try the AC. It's not pulling down on the motor, so I'm going to go ahead and say that the actual AC compressor is not engaging. With that being said, it's also not blowing out of the vents anywhere. So our blower motor is not working either. Wipers, they do work. Going around the interior, tinted windows. Back seat on this one's in good shape. Package straight. Headliner needs to be replaced. The actual fabric's gone. This is what's underneath. You can hear it vibrating a little bit too. Visor's a little loose. Needs a few interior upgrades. Let's try that horn. Tach's not working on the dash either. Let's try that horn out. You ready? Horn is not honking on this one. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the road, see how she runs and drives. Get ready to take off here. Anything I see, I will let you know. That's why I make these videos. Slap in the window there. You also got some slack in the mirror. I was trying to help it up. Window is going up and down. Put her in drive here. Like I said, this is supposed to be a high horsepower motor. You definitely hear it. Let's see what it does. I'll be pointing out any kind of flaws, that way you know exactly what you're getting. Exactly why I do these videos. Seatbelt's a little bit loose here. See if I can get that work for us. Have to play with the adjustments back there. Oh, you can already tell it's got a lot of pep. Speedometer's coming up on the dash. Engine temperature is working. Definitely got the kick down hooked up. It's pulling nice and strong. We're hitting the brakes. The brakes feel great. Car does have a slight right pull. Steering's pretty tight though. I do not believe that the speedometer is accurate. We're only running about 40 and it says we're going 50, so we're about 10 mile an hour off. that slight right pull has disappeared. It was just when we first took off, and it's not doing it at all now. Turn signals, I'm using them. I don't see them popping up on the dash. I don't hear them. We'll check that when we drive over the camera and get the undercarriage shot. Right before I do that, I'll hit the front right and front left turn signals, and then we'll check the back as well. So let's go ahead and pull in the gas station here. I'm gonna get about $20 worth of fuel because I have no clue how much gas is in it. The gas gauge to me is broke. It's way past full. If it just immediately clicks, then we'll know it's just a little bit off, but I'm gonna say it's gonna take some fuel. A lot of these transport trucks, they like to get them down below quarter tank, and that's why we're always out when we have to do these test drives. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. See the slack in the steering, or in the seat belt as well. So I'm gonna have to crawl back here and see if I can get that thing loosened up and start rolling again. Well, this one right here took $20 like a champ. Gas gauge is not working on it, but we know we have fuel now. I put the premium fuel in all the cars up here at the lot, no matter if it's 6-cylinder or whatever, especially classics. It's supposed to take non-ethanol, but that'll do good. Get 93. Let's go ahead and take off, continue on this test drive. Got you on that wide screen. Let's see if we can sling her around a little bit. This car's pretty fast. I was a little bit impressed when I first got into it, passing by the camera. I was like, wow. I just got lucky. My wife was right there picking up baby girl from school today. I said, hey, come over here, grab this camera, let me pass you. Okay. So we're gonna roll out of here, head on back to the lot. So far so good, engine temperature staying under 180, perfect. I changed the antifreeze right before this video because it was 100% water. It looks like a decently new, clean water that was in it, but I want antifreeze in it here in Tennessee. We're just now starting to get down to the 30s, so make sure she don't freeze. I mean, she gets down, just easy drifts out. That was a hard kick to the right when I got into it. Doesn't take very much in this car, so you gotta be careful, because it does have that tendency to kick to the right. When they start doing that, if you turn to the right at all, I mean, you're gonna be going to the opposite side of the road and causing a wreck, so you want to be careful. She puts you back in the seat for sure. Brakes feel good, steering's nice. And it floats down the road. We really haven't got to open it up yet. When I passed by that camera earlier, I felt like I did a little bit, but where's the grip at? We need the grip. Let's see. Should be a good spot to do it right here. I'm gonna put her down into first and we'll shift through it. Just come to a stop and get into it a little bit. You can tell I let out. I mean, I had to. It was fishtailing everywhere. She's fast. I mean, this car is fast. Feels good. I still haven't matted it. There's no need to. The power's there. I mean, and it's trying to spin when you try to give it more, so. Get the tires heated up good. I bet you it'll really go. But we're rolling through down here at Brian's Motorsports. This place is awesome. He does fully customized cars. There's little rips and stuff that are inside the interior that you're gonna see coming up next, so stick around for the walk around detailed video. This guy can fix this stuff. He does interiors. Of course, he's got a little bit of a wait, but check him out, briansmotorsports.com. You can see he's always got vehicles sitting out here that he's done this week, and it's worth checking out. He's even doing RZRs now, but he'll do stereos, wheels, tires, interiors, paint, powder coating, you name it. Look him up, briansmotorsports.com or BMS. You can find him here on YouTube too. He's got some videos out. He's been going to SEMA shows for a year in Vegas, decking out some of them trucks. All right, we're getting ready to pull back up to the lot. I'm cutting through a back way. Don't forget, hit subscribe. Check out the merchandise. If you need to get some gear for your family that watches the channel, I know a lot of people have been calling asking how to get shirts. Go to maplemotors.com, click merchandise, or look below in the description, and I already have a link for you. I do appreciate it. Here we go with picking out the flaws segment of the video. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, it's that part of the video where we walk around, look for chips, scratches, flaws, rust, any other issues known, and we'll check out the interior, listen to the motor, check out the trunk, just kind of go over the whole car. Look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. I've got close to 100 of them, sometimes over 100. You can also get financing and shipping on that website. Look below in the description, pick up some gear. Let's get started. So coming down the side, we're gonna start on the side here first. A little hazy right here on the front bumper compared to the rest of the car. You can turn around my shadow, get out of here. It's got a few swirls in the paint. The stripes look pretty good coming on down the lower portion here. Nice and clean. This car does have a good paint job on it. There's a blemish from the road there, that'll come off. Bottom portion looking pretty good. You also got some stuff here that'll come off. It's just sitting on top of the paint. A few little spots here and that'll come off. A good buff will make this car shine even better. It's already got a great look to it. There's a chip right there. Right here on the inside of your door, you got a little chip there. Trim here has been painted on, and it's got a couple little spots. Both the mirrors are loose like this. I couldn't see out either one. Trying to see if that's wax. It's on top of the paint. Almost looks like wax. Yeah, it's starting to come off. So maybe they did a hand wax on it and didn't get all of it off. A good buff, like I said, would work out real well for this car. Got some cracks right there in the front. Front windshield looks pretty good on this one too. It's not all beat up, chipped up, or scratched. Got a tint strip up top, tint on the windows. Actually looks pretty good. Your pillars look good coming up to the roof. Not too bad at all. Little crack there. Also right there. Light scratch on top here. And I do believe that'll buff off. Back window in good shape. Trim around the back window's got a couple of them little spots, but looking around the back bumper here, and then we're gonna work our way up into the trunk. You got cracks over in the bumper. Little chip there. There's a crack right here. You can see the dust kicked up. Spinning the tires in this video. A little bit there. Spot right here. Jams, nice and clean. A little bit of wax left over in there. Weather stripping looks pretty good. The carpet in here is older and glued down or bolted down. Looks like screws. As you can see, it's nice and clean up under it, as in the metal is not full of rust. It's actually pretty dirty. Looks like shop dust, like a paint shop. Makes sense since the paint job's so pretty on this car. Probably was painted here recently. Trunk lid itself, awesome. I bet the inside popper works. That's what that cord is. It's hanging down there. I think it needs a clip right here. Coming on down with it. And it locks good. The wing on this is nice and clean. It has one little spot right there. The trunk lid has a scratch right here. It's in good shape. Coming down this side, lower portion, work our way up, and then we'll check that front end out. Nice and clean, good tires on this car. Some scratches right here and some of your stripes. Chip there. Little slight chips here. Tiny one right there and there. Little bowed out on that plastic piece at the bottom. Back the midsection. Chip there. And also got a chip right here on the edge there. Big old chip on the edge of that door. They must have bumped something. Let's see, a couple little spots there, some dirt on the side, a little dirt there, and some wax left over back here again. Looks like a little scuff. You can get that off of the little bit of wax or compound. Some more up here got left on it. Back window, the tint's got a few little bubbles in it. There's some on this one too. One of my good friends does tint all the time, and I don't mind that stuff so much, but he is so particular on it. He's like, who did that? I don't know, man, the last owner. Light scratches on the roof here. Down in your jam. Overspray on your front windshield. It can be taken off easily. Chips around some of your trim. The front windshield looks great. It's not beat up, chipped. A little hazy on this fender here. Just right there in that portion. Let's look at this front end. As we come up on it, it looks pretty good. Let's get real close. You've got a little wax left there. A little chip here, scuff there. Looks like bugs got us on the test drive. Some cracks right in the middle. They're hard to see. Let's pop up on the camera for me. Come on now. It's right there in the middle. If I'm looking at it, you can see right here. Coming down this side. Oh, another bug. Must be out today. It is a little bit warmer. Light scuff. Light scuff there. The grill looks nice and clean. And the top of the bumper looks awesome. Sweet. Let's go ahead and check the interior out, get her started up, listen to the motor, and I'll go get another car and do another test drive. Guys, there's playlist on here. Go through my playlist and look for cars currently available. I need to say that more in my videos because I have to direct a lot of people back to that here on the channel. That way you know exactly what's still available. Piece there is hanging. A little sunburn there on top. It looks like a cigarette burn there. And there. Coming down the side. Bottom of the door. Little trim piece here. They put a plate on top of it. It looks all right. I don't know. Oh, they got it. Okay. They've got it Velcroed on there. I think it looks better without it, but we'll put it back on for now. Somebody had that made, so. Some of the trim inside here's a little faded. Weather stripping needs to be buttoned back in there. Let's just go ahead and do that. It takes 2 seconds. Done. Spot there. Weather stripping up here is a little dry, but it's still soft and working good like it's supposed to. Floors, carpet. Not terrible, but it does have some wear spots. The seat belt, I could never get that to go back. It's jammed up in the back there, so got a nice rip in the side of the seat. Wear down there, but middle of the seat actually still looks good. So button up the side there, help that out quite a bit. The back seat, great. Package tray, good. Of course, you need a headliner put in. Still got the cover over there, but they just took all the fabric down. It's probably hitting them. it's easy. And it looks like our turn signals are working, they're just not showing up on the inside. That motor's quiet. This thing's pretty fast, so. And I did doing the whole test drive, had it running. I mean, it's pretty cool. Almost 100% antifreeze. I just changed it out. When we got it in, it was plus 20, and I changed her out. So right now it should be negative 30, negative 40. Under the hood, not too bad, really. Good shape. Coming down with that hood. The latch goes in the right spot, just push down. Easy. Little bubble here on the hood. Guys, I appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, share, and hit like. I do need your help, and that helps me out more than anything. It's the best thing you could do for this channel. I thank you in advance. Check out maplemotors.com. Look at our finance options. Look at the detailed pictures. And every Monday at 11, that's when we update the website. That's when you need to check, and that's the website you need to go to. Right now, you're on YouTube learning about the car. It shows the test drive, shows all the flaws. It's a very good thing about Maple Motors. We try to be honest, and this is a good outlet, but this isn't the main channel. This isn't the main page. Go to maplemotors.com. And if you want to join us on other social medias, you can get sneak peeks at TikTok. You can also check us out Instagram and Facebook. Go join it, hit subscribe, and we'll keep these cars coming your way. I appreciate you watching. Thanks again, guys.